Don't forget the fucking spring. Now the little piston's in there too, but if you forget this, fucking show's over. Such a little thing, but means so much at this point. Alright, gasket on, round 2. Screw this bottom one in and just see how she's looking. Couple of turns on fucking that one. Now line this here up. Just remember, spring's in. That's sitting fucking heaps nicer now, see what I mean? The other one was trying to lay on top of the fucking old windage tray. Alright, I'll screw this up and we'll fucking get back here. Alright, here's the timing cover, a blasted one that I've just fucking stashed. That's in my little stash of them instead of going and getting that one done. So what I'll do now, pull this one out. I'll make the fucking weld the bolt and the fucking nut and all that to it so we can make it adjustable. You know what I mean? To hold the cam back. And there's a new seal to go in it. Fucking bingo, we'll start putting that on. We'll make it happen. Alright boys, here's the sump, baffle and the sump. So I just hit these two little corners, you know what I mean? Like I was fucking, like a show. Then I think I'll just hit this little bit here a little bit. So I want to show you how it drops in. So basically just come in like that, bingo, then I'll just hold it and give it a little nudge. Pretty much like that, and that's her, you know what I mean? Then just fucking weld her in, job fucking done. Sump's done, you know what I mean, welded up. Your nephew's just getting all the little balls of shit off, you know, when you're welding it'll stick a little ball of shit. So just use a scraper there like that and just fucking knock her all off, clean it all fucking thoroughly inside and out. Alright boys, timing cover's done, the bolts in it and all that sort of shit. So now, I'll just put the fucking the seal in there and we'll start putting it on, let's do it. Alright, she's in. You know she's in when she butts up fucking mint, like that, see? Oh fuck yeah. Now I get to try out my little fucking silicone thing the dude dropped off. So let's see how she goes, huh? Alright boys, let's see how we go. If we can run a neat little bead, this will be a fucking good thing. Let's test her out. Here's the first time I use the cunt, so fuck before not. Actually feels not bad, not that I'm fucking good at the cunt, but I mean it's fucking on there. Interesting, because tidy, you know what I mean? Like I haven't fucking got it all over my hands and shit. Alright, let's keep moving. And that's her, she's on. You can see it sort of squeezed out a little bit, you know what I mean? All the way around it. So I dare say she's fucking gonna leak at all. Not bad, nice one. Alright boys, here we go. Got the old blasted side plate from fucking in the other room there. Couple of spares, so gaskets on. All that's clean, I'm gonna put this on. So what's happening now is I'm just sort of basically doing this to seal it up, so that way if I can clean the cunt and then I'll give it a coat all together. You know what I mean? Coat of paint and make it look fucking half decent. So let's do it. Alright boys, here we go. I just sprayed a little bit of paint there because now I'm going to put the balancer on. I just wanted it to be painted behind the back there. This is the balancer. This is the one off it. Looks like the rubber's pretty neat and everything. So what I've done inside there is cam lubed up all in there. Cam lube around the outside and then a little bit of engine oil. So she slips on fucking neatly. Let's do it. Alright, tapped it on a little bit with the fucking soft mallet. Now if you can see, this is the retainer that holds the balancer on. I've turned it back to front, you know what I mean? So we get a little bit more depth on there, a little bit of engine oil. We'll put it on, screw it in, and we'll start trying to pull the balancer in. We'll see what she wants to do. Alright, we got a fair bit of thread there. Oh, fuck off. You swear I've fucking done it before. Well, let's go. That's pulling on fucking mint. Alright, so that's it, right? She's bottomed out there because it'll be flat with the end of the crank. Now we'll flip this around and she'll pull it the rest of the way in, come up nice and tight and lock the bitch in. Let's do it. Yep, as I was saying, see? Flush with the crank. Now we flip this around that way and that will pull it on over the crank where she needs to go. Oh yeah, she's on. So fucking that. Here we go, just cleaning it, you know what I mean? Fucking a few cans of degreaser, this, that, the other. Just thought we'd sort of do it here. So I'll throw that cardboard out and shit, but she's fucking a bit cool. But anyway, I'm gonna roll it out there now, give her a little splash of water, this and that, and then we'll paint this bitch. Put a little fucking hose down, watching where we're going. Down there. There. One little fucking stupid hard to get bit. Got a bit of a cover on the port, so hit the port and come down off it, so that way the water won't actually go in, just don't go above it. That's her, about to pull it back in the shed. Right boys, here we are at the business end of it. She's all clean, you know what I mean? Brake cleaned it up like fuck. Actually, this is another little thing. I've put the seat bolt in there, you know, the fucking, to hold the seats in, the little nuts. And that fits in there mint to fucking stop shit going everywhere. Anyway, I'm gonna start giving her a little fucking tickle in a second. We'll see how she goes. We've got the hot water there too, heating up the cans, making it happen. Alright, let's do it. So this is just a bit of a half empty fucking can. I'm just gonna go around, give her a light little fucking hit, yeah? And then start fucking laying it on with the fresh cans. So when you're painting this shit too, you're sort of gonna, yeah, you're going like this. Oh yeah, fuck, she's coated, but you forget about up under there and shit like that, you know what I mean? Oh boys, can too, lay it on her. Give us some fucking, give us some shine, you know what I mean? With a fucking pain in the hurt myself, fucking. Oh, she's wet. Oh, time and cover, we'll lay it on that bitch, make it look good. Fucking, the old head's all there. Alright, that'll fucking, I reckon that'll do it. Yeah, we'll let that dry and get back to you in a little bit. And this is what happens when you got a fucking carport and room to move. Shitting me, all cammed up and ready to fucking dance. This old 65 balancing all fucking mad cat. Alright boys, next day, here we go. Fucking, once again, paint in the fucking hot water. Drying this cunt off, she's all thoroughly cleaned again. Something's done. Oh yeah, the something's done. She looks wet. So does the fucking engine block, even though she's been sitting overnight. Fuck me dead. That's how you lay it on. No fuck around here. Oh, yeah. Got me little tub of bolts here. I'm gonna put the fucking thermostat and the housing on. These little fuckers here, I'm gonna cut them down a bit, bang, a little bit shorter, and that's gonna be what I use to go in the front of the cunt. So we'll get that happening. Oh yeah, they've been shortened. Let's do it. She's on. Even though them washers are fucking sick cunts, but whatever, she's on. Oh boys, here we go, just putting the gasket on the front there. You know what I mean? Just getting it ready to put the sump on. So what I've done was test fit it first, grab the sump, sat it down before I put any silicone, anything, and you can see here, it's hitting here and here, you know what I mean? So that side's hard up against the sump, and you can kind of rock the sump, you know, dunk, 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 like this. So what I've done is I just fucking hammered it in the middle where these had little witness marks in the thingo, bashed the center of the sump out a little bit. Then I've done it again, and they stayed up like that. You know what I mean? They stayed up like little balls. So we're right now. But just, otherwise what happens is, you fucking pull the sump down, you're pushing on this cunt hard, you know what I mean? Like, so now it's just fucking, it'll just clear it real neat. All right, let's keep moving. All right, can't go anywhere. Fucking my nephew put the sump on. He better have done a fucking good job, gives a look. Got home and this is what I get back to. Ah, fucking, he's nice and tight. Taught him well. Taught him fucking well. You know what's happening now. You can put all the fucking sumps on from here on in. Fuck it, I don't need to do it. Fuck yeah, nice. Alright boys, she's sitting there, ready to be put to use for fucking whenever. Till she gets a fucking flogging, we'll talk again. Mopar or fucking no go.